But first and foremost, I just want you to just formally introduce yourself to our guests and let them know who you are, where you were born, raised, and at what point did you realize that that camera was going to be your come up?
All right. Well, my name's Avalado Guerrero. Everybody call me Mr. G.
Mr. G.
Yes, sir. I was born in Bronzeville, Brooklyn, Brookdale Hospital.
Brookdale.
Basketball is my background, and how I got into camera actually was I took pictures of Smooth the Hustler, Ice-T, Trigger the Gambler, WBLS Christ. I was taking pictures of them. So they invited me to an open mic. So I got into the flow there. So then one day they invite me to go to the WBLS for the Wendy Williams experience.
Wow.
So I'm like, I knew who Wendy Williams, I knew her voice, but I never saw her.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, let's go. So we went. Wendy Williams come out. I met her.
Mm-hmm.
She saw some pictures that I took prior, and she was like, oh, who took these pictures? And they was like, yo, and Mr. G took them. So she was like, we need a photographer here at WBLS. So at the time I was working for the Board of Education. I'm a dean. I was a dean.
Okay.
So I said I can be here at 4:00 because I got out of school at 2:30.
Okay.
So, but she was like, you have to speak to my husband. So when her husband come out, I'm like, that looked like Kev. And then Smooth and was like, nah, I don't think that's Kev. Or I don't think you know him. He's not from Bronzeville. I think he's from Philly. And then I say, well, that looked like Mrs. Hunter's son. And if that's Kev, he know me.
Oh, wow.
So I seen him through the glass. So when he came in, he was like, Avalado, what's good?
Oh, my God.
How
what
your
a
mother
boss.
doing? Tell your mother I want a pastel. And do you still drink the topoillos? Like, you know, we all grew up. And my mom used to supply the hood with whatever we was eating.
No doubt.
So I started off as a photographer. That's
Okay.
why my name and everything is Mr. G Photos.
Okay.
So I'm taking pictures at WBLS, all of these Kim Kardashian. I got pictures of Kim Kardashian before nobody knew her.
Right.
Her sisters, they was
Right.
all coming there. So I'm shooting.